That was the worst period. It was horrible. I didn't want to work anymore. You know, the whole attitude of the band seemed to have changed. We weren't necessarily getting on too well. Perhaps the coke was creeping in.
Real life went completely out of the window. You know, you went into this other place, and nothing really mattered as long as you were having a good time. You know, and you just lived your life to get your next. You get your next line, you know.
And at the time of doing so much coke, everyone kept saying, be careful, you know, because you could get a hole in the nose. And then in a shower in the morning, you know, dum. I wonder what that was. Looks like a bit of nose to me, it sure was. And so I got a hole that goes that way, that's all.
In the end, you just become completely stone-faced. You just become like a mummy in the end, but while you're mummifying yourself, you're nattering all the while, and you don't know what you're talking about, but you think you're right anyway. Whatever you say is right. And of course, when you're mixed with the kind of people that I mixed with, they all think you're right as well. Because you are, you know, you're paying for everything, and they're all with you, and they're all your mates.
Not surprisingly, Rick's blurred lifestyle was putting a terrible strain on his marriage.
I had a beautiful house, married to Marietta, all you could want. I blew it completely.
It was an extremely difficult period of our lives. I mean, this went on for a good 2 years, and I have to admit, I mean, at the end of these 2 years, I was absolutely finished. I'm physically and mentally as well. I just didn't have much strength left.
I used to go up to town for 2 or 3 nights, days and nights, get completely wrecked, just keep going, wake up in a hotel somewhere, and then I'd go home and recover for a couple of days, and then just go again. And now I look back at it, half the time I don't know where I was or what I was up to, you know.
But the darkest day came when Rick and Marietta's 2-year-old daughter Heidi was found drowned in the family's swimming pool.
The death of Heidi happened in this period where we had the very bad cocaine and alcohol phase. So a lot of the time, Rick didn't experience this little girl at all because he just couldn't. And I think, you know, with Rick, it was probably, I've missed so much, you know, and now I can't make up for the lost time.
Oh, I searched for all sorts of things because various people had told me, oh, that God wanted Heidi back. She was too good for this world, you know, and I tried to believe I wanted to believe something, but I couldn't, you know, I couldn't quite grasp it. Why me? And I never have got that answer, and perhaps I never will. I threw myself back into my work because you have to learn to live with it.
Certainly Rick was on different planets for many evenings, and Rossi as well. And I think there was a period when, I mean, they'll admit quite openly with the drugs and stuff, they didn't really know they were there, you know, or if they were there, they weren't quite sure where there was.
I did cocaine until probably about 1988, and then stopped. I was actually hooked on in the end, actually, the thing going to the nose, and there's a split second of, yeah, and then, no, and it won't go away. I didn't enjoy that anymore.